Think twice before retiring like these guys did. Gary and Belva. How dare they retire like they did? So I worked with them. I think they were from Western PA back in 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic. And they're, fellow travelers to me. They're like, man, they didn't like what was going on. They were nervous about the various jabbies, if you know what I'm saying. They're like, Gary was in bad shape health-wise. He had cancer twice, high blood pressure, the whole thing is heavy and whatnot. And Belva says it's due to our food. We got to eat better food. And so they want to kind of go back to the land, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to buy a homestead, essentially. So I crunched the numbers, and they weren't thinking that they could do that. I said, nah, man, you're fine. You know what I'm saying? I said, the drawback about corporate America is corporate America, but the benefit about corporate America is it allows you to grow a pretty significant net worth. And when I say significant is whatever you deem it to be. But enough that you might be able to buy a homestead. And, oh my lands. Look at that. What the? Look at those teeth. Oh, boy, Pet Cemetery style. Look at that guy. But it allows you the resource to hang up your boots and start a business like me, or maybe go start a homestead. Anyway, so they just emailed me today, and they said, our homestead is up, our website is online. rockingwellfarm.com. rockingwellfarm.com. Join us in raising happy, healthy sheep the way nature intended, on fresh on fresh grass with purpose and care. It is fantastic. From our pasture to your plate, and they're in Hillsboro, Ohio, which is apparently 50 miles east of Cincinnati, and it's a tiny little town that has a nice little cute downtown. Ohio just freaking crushes. There's like so many great towns in Ohio and Michigan. If it just wasn't so cold, I'd love it, man. And I'm going to show you some pictures. Every time I do a video, a dog wants to bark and bark and bark. I'm going to call my farm Barkingham Farms. Barkingham Farms. That's what I'm going to call mine. Look at the blackberries. Belva picking up some blackberries. There's the sheep. So cute. Look at these guys. I love it. There they are. Sheep hanging on top of a sheep. Sheep hanging on top of each other. Of course, got the poochies. Got a kitty cat. Got some eggs. I think that's got to be some kind of squash of some sort. Squash, it looks like. There's Gary and Belva, legends. Look at him, dude. Gary's lost. Look at Gary's looking good. His wife, Belva's smoking hot. So Gary, just like me, we married up, and it's a good place to be. This is what Gary wears when he's on the farm, by the way. Just legends. Gary had emailed me. He goes, yeah, I'm no longer on my medicine or anything like that. I'm fit as a fiddle. I said, dude, freaking crushing. And they fixed this whole place up. And there's Kit Kat, meow meow. Look at those eyes. Meow 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 meow. Do you know where that commercial's from? Put in the show notes. And there's Gary out there freaking hauling ass. And look at this. They got these. Look at, oh my goodness. Look at moo cows. I think there's moo cows. I'm not sure what that is. But what's the deal with the chickens in the trees? I've never seen that before. What is wrong? Oh my lands. What the heck is going on? What is going on, buddy? Anyway, so Gary and Belva just crushing. And they're like, they didn't think they could do it. And like, I'm not imagining. I just crushed them. You okay? You okay, Evil? You okay? Remember you went swimming yesterday? Did you like to go swimming? But anyway, so they're going to go speak at this festival here. There's Gary and Belva right there. They're Rocking Well Farm, which focuses on producing pasture-raised lamb using regenerative grazing practices. Their journey began with Gary wanting to heal the land and Belva wanting healthier, real food to heal their bodies. They spent several years traveling the country, visiting farms, learning skills through YouTube, and going to farm conferences. And 5 years ago, after battling several health issues, including cancer twice, they retired from their industry jobs and suburban life to pursue farming. Now they raise almost all their own meat and a lot of their own veggies. Gary and Belva love their new retirement gig that provides healthier food and built-in fitness training. So this is going to be up in Charleston, West Virginia. Charleston, West Virginia's Homesteading-ish homesteading.com right here. And I love Charleston, West Virginia. It's one of my favorite towns. That's where I got my first legal beer. So September 12th and 13th, I can't go. I wish I could. That'd be freaking fantastic because it's back to Parent Day at Auburn, back to Parent Day, whatever the hell it is. So I can't go. But they're just crushing. They're not run out of money. They put a lot of effort and work into their new homestead, but they're just living legends. Now, sadly, Big Pharma took it on the chin, and that's we got to protect Big Pharma at all costs. So when Gary got healthier and they're eating better, that means Big Pharma is a loser, and that's just not good. We want Pfizer stock to go up, and we need them to be on the dole, but with Pfizer and whatever other medications are. We don't want them leading healthy, naturally good lives, because that might mean they're less reliant on modern medicine, if you know what I'm saying. So don't you dare be like Gary and Belva. How dare you? And if you're interested in buying some lamb, now they don't sell lamb that's already been processed. They'll probably do that at some point. But if you're interested, you can contact this again. It's rockingwellfarm.com, and there's a cute little lamb chops, and there's their lamb ribs or something, the lamb chops. Our lambs are 100% grass-fed and grass-finished, raised on fresh pasture at daily moves. You can purchase live lambs for processing, either by picking them up yourself or having us deliver them to our local custom processor. We do not sell processed individual lambs at this time. So imagine if you want to buy lamb from them that's processed, you just contact Gary and Belva. They'll tell you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They'll bring it to the processor, and you just make an arrangement with the processor, and I'll get it done and vacuum seal the whole thing. But, dude, you can sit in your stupid cube. It was fly all over the world and do some work for some freaking corporate stooge like the NFL marketing people or the freaking Cracker Barrel marketing people, which all run by Wall Street women who went to Vassar and freaking, where was I reading that stupid chick Jasmine Crockett went, like Reed College or something like that. Or you could get out there and freaking get the vitamin D in the sun. Is it vitamin D or vitamin B? Whatever it is. Freaking hang out with your dogs. Just do physical labor that's going to make you feel good, make you at one piece with the earth of God's creation. Get on your knees and pray at night. Say, God, you've provided such an abundance, and get the fresh air. That's better for you, dude. Yeah, you might not be living large and driving a freaking fancy schmancy good time rock and roll plastic banana, freaking Cadillac Escalade. Are you doing that right now? I can guarantee the vast majority of you are not. Now, if you are, you do whatever you want to do. I don't care. But I mean, just come on. I mean, we got so many instances of guys and gals like Gary and Belva leaving their crappy old jobs and going on to do better, bigger and better things. And they're healthier for it, mentally and physically and spiritually too. It's just, God bless, man. All right, God bless. We'll see you.